Hello friends, this is Abhinav Bhargav, and in this video we are going to see about Indian diaspora. The Indian diaspora is a generic term to describe the people who migrated from territories that are currently within the borders of the Republic of India, and it also refers to their descendants. The diaspora is currently estimated to over 20 million and composed of NRIs, that is Indian citizens who are not residing in India, and PIOs, that is persons of Indian origin who have acquired the citizenship of some other country. And if you look at the distribution, India has the second largest diaspora in the world, and the overseas Indian community, estimated at over 20 million, is spread across every major region in the world. And the major concentration of Indian diaspora is in the Middle East, followed by USA, UK, Canada and Malaysia. And if you look at the trend, the overseas Indian community is a result of different waves of migration over hundreds of years, driven by a variety of reasons such as mercantilism, colonialism and globalization. And in the last 3 decades of the 20th century, the character of the migration began to change, and a new diaspora led by highly skilled professionals moving to the Western world and semi-skilled contract workers moving to the Gulf, West and Southeast Asia emerged. And if you look at the contributions of the Indian diaspora, it serves as an important bridge to access knowledge, expertise, resources, markets for development of the country of origin with the rest of the world. Indian diaspora is an important part of India's soft diplomacy. It played an important role and contributed to the growth and development of the country of their residents, and also in the field of science and technology. And of late, it emerged as a significant source of trade and investment in India. And apart from the above, it is a source of large inflows of remittances, and according to the World Bank, Indian diaspora is going to be the largest earner of remittances in the world in the next few years. So what are the major issues with respect to Indian diaspora? The first one is dual citizenship. That is, majority of the Indian diaspora want to retain their Indian citizenship along with the citizenship of the country of their residence. Second, consular and other issues. That is, the commonest grievance of the diaspora is the ill treatment, harassment and the demands for illegal gratification it encounters at the hands of our customs and immigration officials at the points of entry. Third, threat to the employment. That is, overseas workers from Kerala, Tamil Nadu, etc. may be replaced by the locals of that particular country. And the fourth one, threat to their security. That is, in view of the recent cases of violence in the Middle East, there has emerged a new threat to the overseas workers in those regions. For example, the recent kidnapping of Indian workers by the IAS group. So if you look at the measures taken by the government set up a dedicated Ministry of Overseas Indian Affairs in 2004, which provides all-round services to the diaspora. And the government has started Pravasi Bharati Divas to mark the contribution of the overseas Indian community to the development of India. And the government has also launched various schemes for the welfare of Indian diaspora living abroad, like Pravasi Bharati Bima Yojana. And we have Know India program, which was launched as a 3-week orientation program for diaspora youth, conducted with a view to promote awareness on different facets of life in India and the progress made by country in various fields. We have Overseas Citizenship of India scheme, which provides for benefits comparable to citizens in certain fields like in economics and education fields, etc. And the Ministry of Overseas Indian Affairs is running a scheme known as Tracing the Roots to facilitate PIOs in tracing their roots in India. And we have Swarna Pravas Yojana for promoting the employability of Indian workers abroad by providing them appropriate training. And apart from all these, government has signed social security agreements with many foreign countries for protection of Indian community in those countries. Though the government has launched many reforms and policies towards Indian diaspora, but still there is a need for certain improvements, and in this regard the following may be recommended. Friendly reception at the point of entry, easier procedures for immigration and custom clearances, addressing our blue-collar workers, that is by establishing a welfare fund, negotiating standard labor export agreements with the host countries, launching compulsory insurance schemes covering the risk faced by our overseas workers. And the diaspora makes a significant contribution to the growth of tourism in India. That is, PIs make frequent visit to their home state or to visit their relatives. There should be greater focus on promoting tourism. So this is the basic information about Indian diaspora. Do like, share and subscribe to this channel. Thank you.